We have a school district of about 20,000 children in 35 different buildings, and my responsibility is to coordinate health services. Vision is definitely a part of that. It seems pretty logical that if you can't see, you're going to have a great deal of difficulty learning. And so the sooner we can pick things up and make sure that we do interventions to help the children, the better they're going to succeed in school. We have to attempt sometime during the course of the school year to screen as many children as we can. Gianna was one of the students that did go through the screening, and she was found to have amblyopia. She was one of 15 children. We also had about 100 children with follow-up who required glasses.
I still remember my husband came home and said Gianna failed her vision screen. We both kind of looked at each other and were really surprised by that.
Because her one eye could see perfectly, and then the other one, not so much.
Her teachers have never noticed anything. They were saying she was doing fine. We had never noticed any type of vision problems or anything. When she did the test, her vision in her right eye was 2200. My stomach dropped when they told me that. Because as a parent, the first thing you think of is, how did I not know that? How did I not see that in my child? My pediatrician said, I know how you are. Why don't you go ahead and have her see a child ophthalmologist?
Gianna came to see me in May after she had failed a vision screen with the Prevent Blindness Wisconsin vision screening program through the Racine Unified School District. And the parents had no indication that there was any issue because they didn't see any turning of her eye and she behaved normally. And so it was only through a vision screening that it was determined that her vision was 2200, which is considered legally blind or legally visually impaired in that one eye. And that big difference between the eyes can cause amblyopia. So we started with glasses, and then I saw her back about 8 weeks later and initiated patching treatment.
We're patching her left eye, the normal eye, so that it will strengthen her right eye, so that her brain will start to use her right eye more.
I think her vision now is 20/30 with her glasses, but before, like I said, it was 2200, so it's getting a lot better.
We went to a restaurant and she had a little word search and she was looking for different letters and being able to circle the letters, and I thought, wow, it's working.
Had she not been detected with the 2200 vision in the right eye, she may have had a permanent deficit of vision, a permanent loss of vision that would not be improvable with glasses or patching. The vision system finishes maturing in children by about age 6. And so we have a critical window of opportunity in order to try to reach these kids, and that's why these vision screening programs are just essential. And so the American Academy of Pediatrics and the American Academy of Ophthalmology, our professional associations, have recommended preschool vision screening for all children in this age group.
Look at me, honey. Ready?
Usually when we do the screenings, particularly with the smaller children, we usually get around a 10% failure rate. Occasionally we get a school that has a higher rate than that, and with the Prevent Blindness screening this year, we did have one school that had a 39% a failure rate, which is really quite high. The evidence seems to show that there is a higher percentage of children with visual problems if they have socioeconomic issues. Racine isn't a particularly wealthy school district, so consequently we would expect maybe to have it be a little bit higher.
I've had patients referred from Prevent Blindness Wisconsin over the years, and they really embrace this and are looking out for the well-being of these children. And sometimes it's hard to get the word out unless we have a partner to do that with.
We've been extremely fortunate that Prevent Blindness Wisconsin received a grant from the Johnson Foundation to screen our 4K, our 4-year-old kindergarten students. Prevent Blindness provides us with the materials. They help to recruit volunteers to help with the screenings because it does take a number of people. They also trained my staff, just did a very nice comprehensive job of making sure that we had a good solid vision screening program.
I would just like to say thank you to SC Johnson for granting Prevent Blindness to be able to come into the schools and do this screening. I'd like to thank Dr. Shimshak for being able to give us wonderful advice and help us restore our daughter's vision. And I'd especially like to thank Prevent Blindness of Wisconsin for the screening. Without that screening, our child's vision would have just continued to deteriorate.